Our past model was the current system around poverty issues at the University of Minnesota. Disconnected system, very static. The red tape literally represents sort of the bureaucracy that exists to do effective work. We visioned a sort of, if you remember, we were the pop, the bam, pow, like explode the system, re-envision, green sort of meaning go, sorry, I gotta turn it this way. That we would think about this issue as non-static, as a living system, but there's cohesion around it. That there would be more connectivity, they would be porous, meaning people sort of can come in and out of the work, and that it's, again, it's sort of a living system as opposed to a static sort of hub.
So today, when we were talking about mapping out all the agencies that are involved, we couldn't find a lot of connection. There's not a driver. We don't have a measure of success. The university isn't judging outcomes based on the number of people we lift out of poverty. It's an after effect. We have a clinic to teach students how to do forms and sort of structural, legal, transactional issues, but we aren't driving that clinic to end poverty. We're driving that clinic to teach students. And the fact that we work with poor people is sort of convenient because they can't otherwise get lawyers. We came up with some proposals. One, we agreed on this statement, which is the eradication of poverty in Minnesota is essential to fulfilling the mission of this land-grant institution. We think that poverty touches on all the other issues today, and you're all grappling with its effects. So for the university to be a successful land-grant institution, we have to address poverty when the students are walking in the door for the first time. And that led us to a few points. First, that the university have an articulated vision. A core component is the eradication of poverty, that we change the university's focus to ending poverty in Minnesota. Next, that we've institutionalized community connections through all of these other different places where the university touches different community groups and community partners. That this become institutionalized and structured within job descriptions and policies and procedures for the university. And lastly, that success for our jobs is measured in part through its impact on the stated goal to eradicate poverty. So as part of our job, we talk about the number of people in Minnesota who are in poverty, what those definitions of poverty look like, and how the university is working to end that problem. And we have a lot of key terms here about articulating our values, the economies of work, common denominator, that's the poverty's common denominator for everybody. Making sure that the community's at the table as we're coming up with these policies and procedures and institutionalizing this change. And talking a lot about power in the community, power within the university system, and its effect on the sort of radical change within the university.